Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome to the post-BAM 9 roundtable discussion. My name's Kaiser, and I'm joined by an all-star cast of Australian community members. So I'll go down the list. First up we have DreadTech. Tell us a little bit about yourself for the people who don't know.
Oh wow, I'm up first. Okay, cool. My name's DreadTech. I'm the head organizer for the Smash division down at Melbourne. Vice president of Couch Warriors, and also board member of Melbourne Millie, the group that does most of the Millie events down at Melbourne. That's pretty much it. Just asterisk side note: low key, amazing commentator, low key greatest Mafia player.
Damn.
Low key Pudge's boss. He can't talk crap to me. Alright, move on.
Alright, up next we got Rainbow. Tell us a bit about yourself, where you're from, what you're up to.
Well, hello, the name's Robin. Rainbow, I'm a Peach Main from Sydney. Number one on the PR. Been number one for quite some time now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I love perfumes, so.
He always smells good. He always smells amazing.
Yeah.
TTH.
Robin's definitely number one on the hugs PR, for sure. Alright, up next we got SD.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sam, SD. I'm a Fox main from Victoria. I've been playing for longer than I care to admit, and I'm still not winning things. So, there you have it.
I mean, at least you're honest.
You're old.
Two-time BAM champ. Don't forget it.
Yeah, you won stuff.
Now and then.
Alright. Up next, Pudge.
Yo, I'm Pudge. I'm the Smash 4 guy in Melbourne. So I do all the Smash 4 tournaments. I'm DreadTech's lackey. I do all the heavy lifting, of course. And yeah, so me and Dread also run a Ballerina Melbourne. It's a little tournament down in Melbourne. And that's about it, really. I'm also the greatest Fox in Victoria for Smash 4.
Isn't that just because every other Fox quit?
Oh.
Yeah. No, legit. I ain't gonna lie, that's what happened.
Drama Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah, up next we got...
Ballerina.
Up next we got
Ballerina
pretty cool guy.
Melbourne. There's a pun there.
Me. What? What are you
So
doing?
you're up
talking
next,
over me?
PCG.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for Nick to finish his, I guess he figures that it's his turn to talk because he's a top player.
He's also lagging
yes,
2 years behind.
Yeah. I'm Alex.
He wishes he was here.
One of the Melee people from Melbourne as well. Part of Couch Warriors and part of Melbourne Melee too. And I guess I play Fox occasionally and commentate sometimes.
Yeah. Alright, up next we got Dom.
Hey, Dom, broadcaster, live stream producer, whatever, from Melbourne Melee. I wrote a couple thousand lines of JavaScript in the Rinda in 6 months for BAM, and had all sorts of crazy stuff going. Yeah, I don't get to play anymore, but it's okay, because it means everyone gets to see Australian Melee. That's about it.
It's kind of me.
Yeah.
Alright, and
Well,
last
yeah.
but not least, we got SA Nick.
I was just saying that if I was in the diss track creation business, Battle Arena, Ballerina. That's a pun?
Can we block him? Can we just eject him from the live show right
That's a
now?
pun. That's the pun.
Live
you
show
do
with
it. We get
Cam
hit
is
with
very
that diss.
complimentary to that.
I'm gonna steal
Anyway,
it. You don't
I am
mind?
a commentator, scene personality, occasional player. It.
You won last year's ban.
No one cares about that
Yep.
anymore, right?
Yeah.
The
Trophy's
trophy's worth
appreciated.
nothing now.
Worth the $0 on eBay.
Oh my god, that's mean.
Mine are antiques at least.
They go back up eventually.
You know,
Just go
Sam,
hold
I
on
was
to it.
talking to a guy from SA Smash 4 who was saying that he got $380 for finishing 4th in Smash 4.
What?
Yeah, man.
Crazy. We're in the wrong game.
Hey, no, I made some. Well, I didn't make that much for 4th, but I made something for 4th. It was reasonable. And also 3rd for teams.
Wait, you made money from 4th? What is my
Yeah,
play?
we paid out to 4th.
Head out to fourth, dude.
Oh.
Forget about fifth. Fifth,
Wow,
because
we
a
just-
lot of
It
people
was
entered.
high. I think according to the rules,
Oh
if
my
you
god!
had
Oh
more
my
than
god!
100
I feel so.
okay, if your tournament had
Well,
more
it's
than like 155 entrants, then we paid out to fourth.
Alright.
Yes, it was
There wasn't that many.
Ugh.
It was just me and Smash 4.
Damn. Alright. Anyway, so first up things first, we're gonna get some housekeeping out the way. So some upcoming major tournaments in Australia. First up we have UQ Final Destination. This is run by the kind folks over in Queensland. This is a major tournament in Brisbane. Gave birth to some of the best commentary in Australia last year for Melee. Check that out. The registration is live, I'm pretty sure. Put the link in the chat. For some reason, it just auto-corrected it. Anyway, so that one's coming up July 1st. Definitely make your way out to that. Queensland, always very fun time. And
Yeah, it's
also,
my birthday. It's my birthday then, so we can all party once that's done. So
excellent.
definitely come to FD.
And also, September
Not
15 is also the Nationals 15. So this tournament series has been going for a while. Last year we had Smash there for the first time in a long time, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I'm pretty sure Smash was there once.
Yeah, it's been a
and then
while.
it wasn't.
They made their return last year.
Yeah.
I was at the one before that, and there were no singles. It was 4-man crews and doubles only.
Damn.
In Smash and Brawl. I mean, Melee and Brawl. That's all we had. No singles.
Alright.
Well,
So,
Sydney's in pretty dire straits. Someone from another state is TOing it.
oh, okay.
Organization fee.
So that's a bit of spicy controversy there. Anyway, I mean, New South Wales pretty much took almost everyone's money last weekend, so go to Sydney for also
Go to
Nationals
Sydney.
15 as well, and get to play a very stacked region at this point. So that's September 15. It's held at the Hilton this time instead of the Menzies, so a very nice venue. Yeah, and that's that. So we're gonna get into the actual event and why we're all actually here. We're gonna be talking about Battle Arena Melbourne at 9, and we're gonna start with just letting the staff talk about some of the things that went right, some things that went wrong, what we can do better, where we headed for next year. So I'll start with Pudge first, because he's on here as the kind of representative for the Smash 4 side of things, and I wasn't really a part of that much, so I'm really interested to hear how your side of the
Sure.
event went.
Alright, so everyone just be ready, because Dreddy Boy's going to roast me in about
Yep.
T-minus 5 minutes.
It's like
Um,
dude.
Yeah, seconds. No, I think it all went like pretty well for what was going on in my head. In the few days before, I was like, oh yeah, someone's gonna have a heart attack on the floor. I'm gonna have to resuscitate. Like, I was just thinking terrible stuff. But I think it all went pretty well. There were some like problems in that. I think we could have gotten more setups for like our big event. We could have gotten a few more setups. We had as many setups as a Rambat. At BAM as we do as a Rambat. Luckily that was enough, but it still made things a bit slower than they needed to be. On top of that, our stream pretty much sucked ass the entire way through. Top 8 was alright, and the first day was alright, but during pools we went out for a whole 4 hours. So stream's definitely something. Yeah, stream's definitely something that we're going to be looking to figure out a bit better next year. Going to really knuckle down and work on it. I think it's really a testament to how much time we all put in beforehand that everything didn't go to shit, because there are so many things that could have just completely blown up and just not gone right, and I think they all sort of handled really well by the couch race staff. A lot of it wasn't even me, it was a lot of people like Wade and Kalen who handled all of the meltdown sort of stuff that saved everything. So I think Smash 4 went really well, and we had a really awesome top 8, and top 8 VODs was alright. So I was pretty happy with the overall outcome of everything.
Alright, that's really good to hear then. 4 hours really for the stream. I actually didn't know that happened, and nobody had informed that.
Yeah, it was pretty grim. Also, you guys got how many views in top 8?
I'll let Dom answer that one.
Off the top of my head, I think it was bouncing between 1.5 and 3K
Fuck.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good numbers.
We
Shout
got
outs
like
to
250.
VG
Really?
Bootcamp.
We get
Yeah,
the spicy
we,
host from VG.
Yeah, we got hosts from VG after Royal Flush day 1 and day 2 in the morning, which helped out a lot, but not as much as expected. I think most of it, not going to try and take over Pudge, not going to take over Pudge's section, but also
No,
we were on front
that's
page
good.
for the whole weekend, so that helped a lot.
Yeah, for sure. That really does help. Yeah, we only got like 250 all up. That was like our peak at grand finals, so that was really sad. And yeah, that's basically it. Just better stream is like probably what we need.
Right. Alright. And for the melee side of things, Dread and Alex, and we'll get into the stream stuff a bit after that. And Dom will chime in a bit later with that stuff. So Dread and Alex, how did we feel going into it? Because you guys busted your ass for this venue as well.
Yep. So we had, in terms of the whole journey, we decided really, really kind of late that we would take MCEC, and it was, yeah, definitely the biggest task that we had put ahead of us with the smallest amount of planning time, because usually we're planning for BAM ages before. BAM 8 had even more time than what we gave ourselves for BAM 9. We kind of dove into it really late, and therefore it gave us a lot of problems leading up to it. Massive thanks to Alex, Kaylin, and Wade, especially Kaylin and Wade, who like did a lot of saving not only our asses but Couch Warriors in general. They did a lot of legwork for that, so I don't think BAM 9 would have been possible without those two.
Yeah, for sure.
I wonder, does Alex, do you want to say anything about like pre-BAM before I get into like actual BAM?
Yeah, so it's just like a whole different, I don't know how many little armchair TOs we have sitting out there, but like compared to, MSEC is not a venue where you show up and your chairs and tables are all there and they've like put them kind of in the right spot for you and then you just move them around. Like we had to organize all that stuff separately. We had to pay for all that stuff.
Every
separately as well
iota that was inside the venue was like set up. Like there was nothing there that was just, oh, it's just there. No, we had everything that was in the venue was planned.
There was not one. So we had like intricate floor plans. We had to work out how much of everything we needed, and obviously because it's the first time, we got a few things wrong. Shout outs to the not enough chairs, but we'll fix that next year.
Yeah, that was a serious problem.
I think the venue was spacious
that was
enough
just a
that
lot of
people
work.
didn't mind the
Yeah.
lack of chairs.
Yeah, and like
It
just
was
stuff
just
like
a lot of work where like
Yeah, there was a lot of breathing room venue.
Yeah, when you hire out like the CQ, they have a lot of stuff there that's like prepared for you and ready to go. There's nothing in MCEC. You have to just basically everything that is factored in, you have to factor that into your planning, and you have to sort it out. It was a huge task, like much more than any other normal event, especially with the style that we wanted to run with like the booze and the like more convention style sort of thing rather than a traditional tournament. It was just a lot harder.
shout outs to Jason as well. He actually did a hell of a lot of back end work to make sure that stuff happened on top of the stuff that we did and what Wade and Kaylin pitched in extra, and the whole Couch Warriors team going above and beyond.
Sure.
Alright. So how about when the actual event came to be? The weekend?
Actual event was like a fire, but sort of a fire that was behind the curtain, and doing our best just to hide that fire.
Yeah.
Guys, don't look over here. Don't look behind the curtain. The fire's there. Just don't worry about it. We're just gonna try and like make it as small as possible. So it definitely, we had a lot of issues over the weekend, and a lot of the reason why I was so angry was because I was just running up and down. At like multiple times, you would have seen DreadTech just speeding up from one end of it. And guys, MCEC is a big venue. When it takes me about a minute to sprint from one end to the other, that is not good news when I have to do that almost like a dozen times a day. Not good. But there were a lot of problems that like just came up out of nowhere that we needed to log that down and make sure that doesn't happen next year. Like just stuff like people not being familiar with Smash.gg, how the system works, people not understanding where they were and were not allowed, what they were and were not allowed to do with the certain passes. Idiots not understanding that the tournament setups are purely the tournament setups, and do not play on them if you do not have a tournament on. All right?
What?
I
Don't play
caught like
privilege, bro.
at least 10 people with like spectator passes playing on the setups. I was like, hey, dude, y'all can't do that. That ain't cool.
It's not even that. It's people who are competitors who don't have tournaments on. They're not in that wave, or they're just
yeah.
and they're just sitting there on a tournament setup playing, and I don't know that they're not playing until I go up to them and go, oh, wait a minute, that guy, I know that guy. He's not in one of the pools.
Yeah.
He's in wave 2. I need to go yell at him.
Should know better, TBH.
Great stress reliever, though, to be honest.
People need to read.
Anything
People need
else?
to read.
Other than that, despite all the issues, we broke every single record that we set out to, like, that we broke the previous year. So it was actually, results-wise, probably, like, we like, basically the raw statement is we can't go back. Like, next year is just going to be bigger, and we can't go back to CQ. That place is too small now. Like, if
What were
we
the
hadn't broken any records, then we'd be like, all right, cool, we completely failed. Let's go back to CQ. No, that is not possible right now. We destroyed every single record.
What were their entry numbers
Breaking some
like
things at
compared
CQ.
to last year?
We got close to, we got almost 900 actual competitors, and we had a total of 1,600 unique bodies through the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
So that was a big step up from
Wow.
last year when you read the infographic where we had a top of like 800 something of that, and that was just like unique bodies through the door. It was absolutely insane.
A suggestion for next year: can we give staff segways to traverse the venue on? I think that would speed up high-speed dread a lot.
We'll get it. We'll get our
Mm.
straight.
You know there'd be like filthy
Mm.
casuals stealing the segways when they're unattended.
Can I
like
get
the
mine like
setups.
gold
Just like the
plated?
setups,
The
yeah.
words like Dread Tech on it.
the Segway pass from the Segways.
Oh, dude.
Anyone got a contact for
And
the
then like
Segway?
a speaker on it, so I can like move, bitch, get out the way as I drive down.
Jeez. Get my
Money making
Segway
idea for
with-
next year. Segway pass.
That's good as. Alright. So all in all, it seems like resounding success for this year for BAM. I think just about every single player just about every person who walked through the door had a fucking great time. So,
I was thinking, I feel like having a really big venue is a double-edged sword because just having a slightly too small venue makes it feel like it's really crowded and hype. Whereas when there's like hell of room everywhere, it just feels like there's enough room.
But also the body heat and scent like don't build up as bad in a bigger venue.
I think the
Although
We were
pros
breaking
far
the
outweigh the
fire
cons of a
That
big
line
venue.
Makes a good point. No bar. When you get eliminated, nothing to drink.
Yeah,
I needed
crowd.
that.
No,
mean,
no
also
sad,
nothing.
no
Really
sad
grim.
boy to go to.
No sad
No
boy,
bar
like, yeah,
was-
No
lineup.
sad boy beer.
Yeah. Pros and cons, but it was good. I think it was a good venue overall. Like it was cool to be there despite all the logistical sort of nightmares.
The convention food place was surprisingly edible. Not the worst convention food place I've ever had. So that
I
was
understand a
plus.
lot of people had issues with water. We tried our
It is
hardest.
expensive.
I'm
though.
telling you
A lot
right
of
now, we
food
tried
you
our
get
hardest to get water in there.
from
They would not allow us. They go,
It
nope,
was a
you're
short
paying
book.
for it. And we're like, what?
conventions.
And they're just like, no, you're paying for it, straight up. Like that's how we get our revenue. And I'm just like, MCEC, why?
There's
Why?
like a
Why
water
would-
tap
They don't come cheap
short
either.
walk away from the entrance
Yeah, they're
anyway,
cheap.
so it wasn't that big of a deal.
Like we wanted to bring water of our own in so that we can sell really cheap. And
Ah.
they basically wouldn't let us. They're like, no, you're buying the water at the canteen, and we're like, oh fuck, well, all right,
Yeah. Oh,
rip
well.
everyone.
Oh well. The schedule went mostly to plan, right?
I believe
Yeah,
pronounced
yeah, it
schedule.
mostly went to plan.
I got in trouble for that today at my job.
Yeah,
Schedule.
I
Schedule
on the
instead
day
of a
on the
schedule.
weekend, a lot of the stuff was like I was trying to make sure it went as smoothly as possible because I don't want the outlook of having to close up without having finished top 8. So
Oh,
I tried to make sure that ran as smoothly as possible. We had the necessary amount of setup, so it was good.
I really liked that the after party started at 7 or 8. That was so fucking great, honestly.
Yeah, it was a good timeline, and that got people through the door as well that may not have come.
We kind of had to
6
do
hours
something.
of fun.
Yeah, we kind of had to do something because we were shutting so early. We can't just let you go and be like, all right, be back at 10 o'clock, guys.
Yeah, nah, it was really good that the how the transition from the venue to the after party was like super great, and there was like bars and shit like around it as well. So even if like the after party hadn't started yet, you could go somewhere else, which was really good. So I think just about everyone had a good time at BAM. How did the stream go, Dom? From your perspective, sitting down in that chair for like 10 hours every day.
You need a
And-
sub, dude. You need to tag out.
It's complicated.
It is complicated.
At this
I've been
point,
saying it for the last 2 years.
I'm working on it. Looking back, mostly a blur. All in all, it went really well. I managed to get enough of my stuff lined up so that I was testing most of my stuff at the last com. A couple
surprised.
tiny regrettable issues, stuff like I'm sure everyone noticed the right camera was sticking. I've messed up some
That
audio.
was actually quite comical, though. The right
There
camera
was some
stick.
really good heads for sure, which is like,
Yeah.
hey man, whatever, no one's perfect.
Mhm.
So people got heads.
Mhm.
Yeah, I messed up some audio, like going in and out of like breaks, so there was like a lot of like jumping in and out of audio. But all in all, went really well. Having front page for the weekend was huge because it meant a lot of people were exposed to the stream that wouldn't have been, and I feel like we also managed, like, just judging by, I think last year our maximum concurrent viewers was something like 900, I think.
Yeah, it was
Which
something
was
like that.
matched by getting up to like 4K this year, which is huge. But yeah, it ran super well, actually. Which is
I'm
great.
really glad that like at the last minute we're like, oh, we'll put both of
Good.
our Twitters in the omnibar, like at the bottom.
Yeah.
Cause like instantly the day after we got like our content in other people's shit, and it's just like no communication
Yeah.
with us, no
Is
like
that one-
credit.
There's that one channel I can never remember that just auto-generates videos from popular Twitch clips. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah. But so there was a City of Melee clip in there one week, and then the next week or the week after there was a BAM clip, and then I've already seen it in some other another BAM clip and another compilation as well. One of them had a link to the Melon Melee channel, the other two did not. It's just like, come on. Good thing we put our goddamn Twitter names in the overlay, so at least people know, like, it's got Melbourne Melee, no Hines, Kai made the overlay. It's all good.
Yeah.
Shout
I'm-
out to Kai.
Aw.
Shout out to Kai, dude.
Tell
I want to
us.
export out real quick my little segment. I wanna
Unsung heroes. There's Kai, Caitlin Wade, unsung heroes.
Okay, I'm also going to reinforce the Kaylin
Oh,
Wade
Wade,
thing.
yeah.
Absolute
Yeah,
unsung heroes.
absolutely. But I maintain, like, BAM Time wouldn't have worked if it wasn't for those two.
Absolutely.
I'm really happy with how the stream turned out, like how we came together for it. Even though like we didn't have like everything that we wanted to do in it, it was still
Yeah.
like
My intention
really
was
liked it.
Mate, yeah, I think it came up really well. My plan was make as many targets as possible. Stuff like having 2 separate cam calls. We did stuff like the split cam, but then I was also trying to do stuff like the bracket display on stream, which ended up not getting ready in time. Like the idea was shoot as high as possible, hit as many as possible, make sure stuff's polished. Like just try and do as much as I can. Yeah, there was all sorts of cool stuff that totally made it possible. I'm just gonna real quickly go over the tech things. I bought like a week and a half before the event a MIDI controller, a launch pad. It's actually not within arm's reach. It's like a little grid with buttons and LEDs that are hooked up to change scenes and like add to the score and stuff, which is actually a goddamn lifesaver. I was pulling the player names out of Smash GG API. Like I would just select a match and fill in the names. Like lots of little things like that made streaming 12 and a half on Saturday possible, which is good.
Yeah, it was like I really enjoyed just being at your house as well. Like, honest to God, that was a lifesaver for like getting all the stream shit together at the last minute. Like being able to stay at your house, be like, you were like, oh, I'm going to bed, Kai. I'm like, all right, I'll stay up for the next 2 hours and finish my like part of the fucking stream. and we were still editing things like at the venue on Friday and
For sure.
Saturday. It was crazy.
There was the hard clutch coming in Thursday night, 11 p.m. You turned to me and you said, I have not made the doubles overlay. So that was just like a moment of like, okay, we can fix this. Like, looked at what we had and we're like, all right, no, we can make this work.
And we made a really good like.
It ended up being crisp as hell.
It was
Dude.
like literally one change to it and it would have been perfect.
Oh, it was something. Was it? I think. Oh,
No. The only thing I
What
would
was it?
change about the doubles overlay is like make the cameras make it so that it goes all the way to like top of the screen instead of having like an awkward gap.
Yeah.
That's like literally the only thing I would change about that overlay. I think it's super good and very, very functional.
I think I didn't tell. I don't want you to make me fix it, but a couple of the character icons were like 3 pixels right of where they should have been. I think it was the top. Literally, Friday night before we went live with the stream, because we knew we had like half an hour extra because we started a bit late. Kai and I were just sitting there, like real goddamn close to the screen, being like, "That needs to be 2 pixels over. That needs to be 3 pixels lower, shorter,
Legit.
higher."
It was legit what we were doing, because it's like I lay everything out perfectly in Photoshop, and then the way Dom's doing it now, it's like every image is exactly as big as it needs to be instead of being like a big canvas like I do it.
Every single moving thing has to have an X and Y coordinate, as well as, imagine, like, if they animate left or right, they have to have another X or Y coordinate for where they're animating to and from.
Yeah,
So
I don't
just
do
a-
it that way, but the way Dom does it is like way like more efficient than mine's. Mine's just a
That's
quick
good.
and dirty, like
That's it.
get things out as quick as possible. But all in all, the stream went very well. Super high viewership, like probably the most viewership outside of a CBT event, outside of like a Capcom Fighter stream in Australia. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong. For like
I think
fighting
you're
games.
Probably right. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, I think so.
Like
streams,
ESL
new game-
stuff. What is ESL? Would be one.
Yeah, I think ESL did do really, really well. They
I'm
also
sure
stole
they had
10
a
monitors
goddamn
from
hot
us.
million for IEM. Or whatever.
I
that
wonder
figure
what they
is.
get on like their regular broadcasts, though. I don't actually pay any attention to their regular broadcasts. 'Cause I don't follow CS, but
Enough to not need to do Smash ever,
Yep.
according
Anyway.
to their words.
It was
Same
very...
goes.
It was a very, very pleasing experience. I think we definitely need like bigger projector screens for next year.
Yeah.
It's like it's just too small for the venue, really. Kind of ruins
Yeah.
the big BAM illusion, you know.
get bigger stages
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, bigger
agree.
stages would have been nice,
Wait.
but I think that wasn't that big of a deal.
Oh no, I got a few. We got a few complaints here and there saying, oh, you know, they can't, like, the players are scared to like move backwards, and like kind of like you think about it and it doesn't seem like a big deal, but with that niggling at the back of your head as a player, it kind of
Yeah,
I can
everything
see how
adds
it
up.
would affect you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Think about how many times in a set like stuff like it's come down to the wire, and then you've just like not even like without even thinking about it, like put your feet down to push the chair back so you can lean forwards. I was there. I spent a lot of time just like real nervously eyeing people. Like Gabe's chair was like a centimeter from the edge of the stage.
Damn, dude.
I
I
can
got
imagine nothing
worried
better,
every single
like,
time someone stormed the
Spurs
stage.
John just falling off the stage.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, but yeah,
Love
we'll
that.
get bigger stages.
Yeah.
We can-
Um,
now that
but yeah,
like,
people
now that we
storming
kind of got a
stage-
better gauge of the budget,
Mm.
because obviously new thing, the budget was much. We were like, what's our budget? How do we manage this budget? What can we afford? What can we not? I think we'll.
What
be able
budget?
to- yeah.
What budget?
What budget?
All right. Well, so that's that. So, for all the headaches that the event caused, like in the pre, would you say it was like pretty successful on the staff end?
Yeah.
Someone
It's- I mean, our headaches are all part of the fun.
No, they're not.
But like, I mean, they don't affect you guys. That's the thing. We could be like, hey, successful event, and we're like, we're saucy ourselves, but as long as everyone out there, like when we look out, give a smile, that makes it successful, right?
Aw, isn't that?
No, it's
isn't that
true
nice?
though. It's fucking true. There's literally no point like organizing these things without the community like understanding and appreciating why you're doing it. And obviously, like with majors, the amount of work just racks up so much that it's actually insane sometimes when I think about why the fuck am I doing this. But it does make it worth when people come up to me and like appreciate what you're doing, or say, dude, I don't like, this is insane how you managed to pull this together. This is really, really good. So it does feel good.
Well, it's
Thanks
always
everyone
nice to
who
keep
came.
bringing you back, because
You
the
poor thing,
community
you were
wouldn't
stressed
exist
out
without
the
you.
entire weekend.
I was. Catch me never doing PM like that ever again. Holy shit.
That seemed especially hectic.
Who did 64? How did that run?
In Def, Simeon, yeah, which is always, he always does the 64 stuff. It's just the only thing that we really do is we relay to him what his floor plan is, how many setups what space he has, and what his time frame is. We did have some complications in the fact that I think he told Alex that the time that was given to him wasn't enough, but I was never told. Otherwise, I would have changed the schedule up.
I think we sort of were like, I think he said he could manage, but then it kind of changed that maybe he couldn't. But it was kind of at the past the point where
I was never told, and I told him, look, next time this happens, you let me know, and I'll have to change the schedule up. But yeah, he wasn't too broken up about it. That was fine. We still finished everything by the end, so that was kind of like the only thing that I really needed, that everything would finish.
Good as. All right. Well then. With that out the way, I think it's time to get into the meat and potatoes of tonight's discussion. That's the results and everything that happened at BAM. But first we'll talk to Pudge a bit about Smash 4 and how that went.
Yep.
Especially because of the reseeding into top 64, was it?
Yes.
So talk a bit about Smash 4's results. Any big upsets? Any really oddball results, or as standard Melbourne monthly results?
Yes. There's a beautiful thing called Vic RNG, but it was actually pretty normal. So I'll just talk about a few weird upsets. Viva, you guys might know him. He's an old Brawl vet. He made it out. Having not played for literally 6 months, he made it out first seed in his pool, winner's side. So he just he upset Dr. Anus.
What was he seeded? In the
he was seeded 6th, 7th.
Oh, you fucked up, mate.
No. Okay, he hadn't played for 6 months, and we have honestly gotten a lot better.
No,
apparently not.
We hadn't.
Nah, dude. No, dude, Ted hadn't played for more than 6 months and was still top seed in his pool.
You don't see me putting ZXV down in the dumps, dude.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, we have a very fast-moving meta, and we're constantly getting better, my dude. That's what I think, Liz. I think we probably could have given him a 4th seed, but hey, he came out first, so what the hell do we know? He upset Dr. Anus from New South Wales, and then someone else, I think Brett. So both really good wins. Overall, the tournament was pretty normal in terms of results. There wasn't humongous upsets. Biggest upset, I didn't make it out of pools. Humongous upset. But what really happened, and I love my boy Ghost Joshua Francis, but I am gonna say right now, he got romped so hard Game 1 and 2 of Grand Finals that he switched to Zelda in Game 3 of Grand Finals and just sandbagged the entire time. So Extra in Grand Finals absolutely destroyed Ghost. It was literally the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I watched
it.
It
was grim.
What's Extra's real name?
Nick McKenzie.
Another top player, Nick, by the way.
Yeah.
Is there a guy called
Vic
Bevan
Nick.
somewhere in there?
Bevan Davis. Sponge Bev. Yes.
Yeah. He's a guy on my soccer team. It's his cousin, apparently.
Whoa.
There you have it.
Small
We're all
world.
connected.
I was talking to him about Smash the other day. It was really random. He's like, I got a guy getting flown to the States, Bevan. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck Bevan is, man.
He's getting flown to the States for Splatoon, not for Smash, though.
Oh, not for Smash.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What?
Vanilla C-Sport.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
Splatoon's
Nintendo.
actually
Nintendo
esports, right?
Yeah,
I can't even play
Splatoon is
Splatoon
not
in Australia,
esports.
or not on my internet connection. Drops out 20 seconds into every game, no matter what.
Yeah,
Shit,
but that's why you play Battle Bomb, yeah?
Yeah.
Not anymore. No, that's just as bad.
Oh, the Battle Bomb dream is
It's just as
dead.
bad, but it doesn't drop out. It's you just get super ping and you just have to deal with it. Anyway, sorry, Pudge, I interrupted.
No,
Please.
please. I love Battleborn. Let's keep talking.
It's fucking,
Yeah, so it was all pretty normal. A big upset actually was John Bombo from your state, Kai.
Let's go, my boy,
Romeo
Jonathan
Romeo
Bombathan.
Pizza. Woo! Jonathan Bombathan, Romeo Pizza, Aha, Chrome Boy, Chromeo and Juliet. He's known by me. It's just, so
Man.
I love John,
he's just
dude.
the most cooked. Yeah, I love John. He's a great guy. He came fourth. After people sort of I've always believed in SA in Smash 4, and people have always been like, SA doesn't come to stuff, Ghost's the only good player, everyone else is trash. And, Romeo showed up, and he came 4th, so that was probably the biggest upset of the tourney. So it was all pretty stock standard, but yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I was very happy to see him on winner's side of top 8 as well. It's good
Crazy.
stuff. He was very pleased with himself.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah,
some
no, he
chats.
should be. Yeah.
But
Cool
cool
there was
stuff.
an unfortunate team kill where Ghost had to take out Romeo and winners,
Yeah.
which was pretty sad, but what can you do?
If you're getting that far into bracket,
Yeah,
it's
like
fine.
that's gonna be happening. Just a bit sad, boy.
It happens. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if we got sad about every single team kill, then I don't think Vic would ever get out of like constantly
we'd be
crying about
for
it.
a good while.
Yeah.
We'd be having a fat cry.
Oh. But yeah.
Anyway,
So,
yeah, that's Smash 4.
what was your viewership like for your stream?
Not good. I think 250 peak.
Ouch.
Yeah.
What?
Like Royal Flush really cucked us pretty hard. On top of that, Smash 4 generally not being the most watched. It's not watched as much as Melee. But on top of that, you guys sort
I
of
think
have,
it's
like,
definitely as watched as
I thought
Melee.
Smash 4 viewership was higher than Melee, like across
No
the board,
way.
like American.
no,
nations.
I think participation is higher, but not
Oh, okay.
viewership.
That's
yeah,
a good point,
view-
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
viewership's like
Yeah, more
usually
numbers.
about 70 to 60%. Like we got like I think 35,000 for Evo, something around.
Oh. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
Um,
they have like
Yeah,
the
that's like what, like
consistent
200k
streams
for
are
Melee
better.
or something?
Yeah.
Like you get like the kids watching or whatever, people watching midweek. There seems to be always like Smash 4s above Melee, but then on the weekends, Melee.
Smash 4's daytime
Ascends.
TV.
Yeah,
Because all the grandpas get off work and watch their favorite video game.
yeah.
Melee's in that front.
Yeah.
All
I think. Yeah, I think on top of that, our stream going down for 4 hours didn't really give confidence to the viewers at home about how good our stream was going to be. So that probably 100% didn't help. I think there's a lot of things we could have done better at the time, and a lot of things we could have done better preparing. I was so worried about like just getting the actual tournament to run that I sort of let stream sort of sit on its own, and when it came to it, we weren't 100% ready.
You had 2 events to worry about, Pudgy boy. Come on.
No, I had to worry about hella stuff. I helped organize
really?
cosplay
Really?
as well, Dread. I helped organize cosplay.
It wasn't
You just gotta you gotta find a dom.
Rivals of Ether,
This ain't a
PM,
competition,
PM
man.
doubles, brawl. Alright, cool, mate.
Easy to say from there.
The list goes on.
The only thing I care about with regards to streaming is what Dom's lecturer/tutor thinks of his work. What was the
agree.
verdict in the end, Dom?
Tell the story.
I
Full
actually
story.
I should have said something to him today, but yeah, I mentioned that I stream fighting game tournaments, and then the next week I had 2 classes with him in a row, so I spent like 3 hours just crunching on overlays. Like I walked up to him and I'm like, I'm gonna be here, but I'm not gonna be paying attention to anything. I'm doing this. He's like, all right, that's cool. And the next week I was like, hey, do you want to see what that was? And he was like, yeah. And I like loaded up some VODs, and he was like, all right, cool. It's a fighting game tournament. Blah, blah, blah. And he looked at it and he's just like, why did it have to be Melee, dude? I was like, don't do your boy like that. Come on.
Do you know there's way more technological
watched
bullshit
Dota,
in
what
getting
a
a
kid.
good picture out of Melee than any other fucking game?
I don't know how
I
the
would
hell
have
you
lost
guys
all
do it.
confidence in this guy and just changed courses. TJ.
Yeah. Drop out, Dom.
16x9 games are easy mode. You just like put some stuff in the corners and on the bottom, and then you're done.
It's not even that. It's
Promise
just
you
like-
it's
Builds
not
the
that
screen
easy.
itself.
Yeah, no, Smash 4 is actually way easier.
Oh
than
no,
Melee. To have, like,
it's
Smash
easy.
4, like,
You just need to find someone who's competent, Pudge.
yeah.
Yes.
Smash 4 UI is actually sick. Like the way it's designed. Like I'm not saying literally just the colors, but the layout and stuff. Like the way the ports work in Smash 4. I have a vague idea of how this works, but it's like the first person who plugs into the adapter, no matter where they're plugging in, is always player 1.
No,
Second one
it's actually
actually-
whoever goes into the character select. It
God,
doesn't
I'm
matter.
so
It doesn't matter what port they are, but it's whoever goes into character
There are
select.
2 playing. They're always port 1 and they're always port 2. They're always blue and red, unless you probably Jimmy plug them, or whatever.
If
And
you
then-
have 3 and then like get him to like go out, but no one's
Yeah,
ever going to do that.
But the thing is, 90% of the time, just running into the game, you'll have player 1, player 2, and they're at the bottom and they're centered. They're not like Melee where there can be one on the left and then one like halfway to the right, which means you can design overlays and stuff around like that fact,
It's good.
which is
Yeah.
cool.
The only
But
centered Melee
is
player is
for-
RJ.
They can just throw shit on the side.
I guess that's why you guys are so excited. I didn't do
Oh my god.
I 100% missed that.
Alright, anyway. So
Moving
so,
right
yes,
along.
so yeah, Smash 4 pretty standard affair, other than John Bobo, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay then. Well, let's move on to Melee. If we can all load up the smash.gg link for BAM9, smash.gg/BAM9.
I can't remember the results, so it's probably worth.
Yeah,
knowing.
it's worth, like, even if you kind of know it off the top of your head. But so let's start like with a little earlier on in the bracket. So let's go Melee singles. Let's get this
Early bracket upsets are pretty hype.
Yeah, Alright, let's talk about the first one. I think the first real big upset in this bracket. One Johari sibling by the name of Hyrie.
I mean,
One.
65th!
What?
Tied 65th with
65th.
Microsoft J.
Yeah.
Prolific
Didn't make it out of-
Hyrie.
Lemon pot. Let's go.
Gotta really ram it home there, Kai.
Didn't make it out of pools.
Give some
Was
context.
anyone surprised? I've been.
No, no,
scouting
no, no,
Lemon Pot from
I-
the very start. I always thought he was a top contender.
I definitely was surprised. Like, I was surprised that it actually happened. I'm not surprised that it could happen to him.
Yeah, right.
Like, if it was gonna happen to anyone, it could definitely happen to Hyrie because
Le-
he
le-
has this
Lemon
whole
pot's pretty
thing-
tough.
he has this whole thing where he likes to think about, you know, when you get to that level where you just like think about, all right, now I'm just gonna think about, you know, who I have to play by the end. Sort of like Spud's level of thinking, like what is my run, but who is my run at the end, right? Kyrie sort of thinks about that, so he's not thinking about the obstacle that's right in front of him, and that screwed him up on that day.
I suppose. I mean, I believed in Lemon
That's
Pot 100% to take it over Hyrie, but I didn't think it would be a 2-0. I thought that would be I'm surprised. Was that even on stream at all? Like,
No, I don't think so.
Lemon Pot and Hyrie.
Nope.
Oh, this is okay. So this is
then who-
Syndocus's pool or Cindy's pool. Let's just go with that. I know
Well,
from
Cindy
that
also made a
pool.
good upset.
I know from that pool. Neruvia and Cindy got streamed.
Yeah,
It
good.
was also an upset.
Which was, I would say that's an upset. Neruvia then went to place, 13th?
Fairly well, yeah.
Yeah, pretty well.
That's
He was
fine.
like the second highest SA player. Anyway, so Hyrie, 65th. Who else was 65th? That is...
Did C Money make it out of pools?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
Yes, he did.
he
So,
made it out of pools in losers, I think.
on loser side after losing
Yeah.
to Caleb, the god.
so
Yeah,
yeah.
he completely like busted out his first game, I think, and then he just came roaring back.
Yeah. So 65th was Caleb, Hyrie, Luke Sucks, Boris, Dion, so Noid, Bus, Feg or FE_G, Skite, LPG, Puff Daddy, Skeleduck. I'm a little upset that Skeleduck didn't make it out of pools.
Naki though.
He's coming,
Sigroy,
dude.
Donut,
It's pronounced Skroy.
Skroy,
That's what I
alright.
want.
Donut,
Roll the R.
EF, Crystal Shard, Deeks, Torpy, Sweeb, Dr.
Oh.
D, Chicken,
Deeks ran someone who
Orca.
knows that, I
So
see.
these are like a
Deeks didn't
lot
make
of
it out.
these
There
are
are
a
some
lot
reasonable
of people.
players that finished in that spot.
I think the only two players that underperformed there would be, yeah, I mean, Dix and
Bus.
Hyrie, to be honest. Bus. Yeah, but like Bus,
Nah,
I got him like at best going into top 64. To be honest, that's kind of it.
Edster came
Suck, Bussy.
65th as
Oh,
well.
boys, man.
Yeah, I would say
Microsoft
Hyrie's
GA,
definitely the biggest
Spider
like lump there. Milton made it out of pools.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Did?
Wait,
Yeah,
did he?
that's
No,
good.
49th.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah,
Yeah,
top
yeah,
64. That's
yeah.
right. My.
So was that equal with Azri?
I was got
No,
33rd.
Azure got 33rd. He lied.
I thought he got 49.
No,
He
he got
lied to everyone.
33rd. He got 33rd.
He can't bracket. He doesn't know
So
how brackets work.
Milton came 49th with Bra, Mackie, Rek, Scraddles, DSC, Strider Ace, Timic as well, Birdies.
It's a reasonable
Milton's
tier.
too good.
I mean,
Milton-
if we're gonna talk about like dark horsey, upsetty, sort of like randomly doing well type players, like who the fuck is Davox and why is he good?
No, 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 no. No, absolutely
Like,
not a
it's
dark
just
horse.
I've
Absolutely
never
not a
heard of
dark
him,
horse.
but like I just like saw him against Country and he was like destroying Country in game one. I'm
Sheik
like,
player
whoa.
from ACT is actually pretty good.
He's really
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, he knocked Skeleton out 3-0.
He's strong. You got to keep your eye on net play, maybe, if you want to like.
The issue, all right. So the issue is that there's for every Devox, there's like about 5 other net play, quote unquote, gods. who
There's
expect it to do
no
well.
other.
Yeah, but they're
So,
all
like,
most of them
Davox
actually
is,
suck
yeah,
though.
Davox was the only one who actually like brought it out. Like Orca got destroyed.
He must
you know.
have really good internet
Wait,
to
what
be able to
the-
reaction tech chase.
20xx baby. Hack pack.
I was really surprised that Tristan came down from Queensland, the Samus player. I'm surprised
Yeah,
he
old school.
came. Yeah, he's super old school. He's like,
Yeah, definitely.
it's weird. He's like
super
the
homie,
same.
nicest guy ever.
Like,
Nice-
He's
super OG.
he's just
Yeah.
dude. He's just dark Cody. Like if I ever saw him, like the way he talks as well is like Shadow Cody.
He's really nice, but then I always hear from everyone that he's got like some little trash talk on the back burner.
It's
Like-
fucked.
He was like, hey man, we should play a friendly, and I like played 2 friendlies with him with my Falco because I was like about to play doubles top 8, and apparently it got back to Cody that I was afraid to play him with Mom.
It comes from Cody. You know, it's true.
75%
I don't-
chance that Cody just made that up.
No,
Like,
I
just like
think
the
Cody,
Radiant's
like,
timeout.
thinks-
Just like the Radiant's timeout scandal.
dude.
I have it on good authority.
I could not be in the same room as those two, honestly. Like near each other would just be too much. Mercury as well coming 17th. Like Mercury's good. That's
I mean,
it's
I kind
nice
of
to see that,
seeded
like,
him to be around that area, so there was not really much surprise around that.
Actually,
Plus everyone sucks off, so
so
Yeah,
what
taking
else?
into account that entirety of Australia mostly sucks against Puff, so yeah.
That's true. So who else we got? Oh, Toshi came out to this as well. Came 25th.
Underperformed.
Underperformed, you say?
I believe Toshi can win a major. I actually believe that. I believe Toshi is.
That's a
good.
lot to put into like basically what is
statement.
Vic Ollie.
It's a very big leap from Toshi is good to Toshi can win a major.
I think he can though.
You're
It's just
like
he
fucking
doesn't.
crazy,
He just
dude.
Wholeheartedly. Like if he tried and like played the game, like he has the talent obviously, but doesn't have the drive.
That's true.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, it's like 90% of one, like 10 of the other. I'm not gonna say which one. I'll leave it up to you.
I tell Toshi this all the time. Why aren't you winning? And he's like, I'm bad. I'm like, yeah, you are.
I think Milo probably underperformed a little as well from South Australia, the Puff player.
what wobbled? What's he doing?
Where did he place?
Milo placed 33rd. That's tied with like people like Huey, Oro, Edit, Tyler,
33rd. Oh.
Sebi, Jamie, Matt G, Cindy, Lemon Pot, Asri. So it's like pretty respectable for his like first major, but it's still like maybe we just had very high expectations for him, for our boy.
I mean, it's always difficult. Like all of interstate comes together very infrequently, so it's kind of like a very big proving ground for the middle tier of players in a sense, as well as the top tier.
Shout
So-
out to Cookbook who knocked him out.
Yeah, Cookbook had a run, dude. New Zealand showed
yeah,
out.
he was what
Lost in
17th or
round
something?
2 of pools. 13th. He lost to Spud.
13th?
Because, like he played one match
Yeah,
and then
but
had
I
to
He
play
lost to
Spud.
he lost to Aloof and Spud. That's
Yeah, he played okay.
That's
yeah,
so
that's pretty
grand.
dumb.
rough.
Shout outs to
I mean, he played well against
played
Spuds. Like he
stuff.
dropped a couple of wobbles and like.
I'm glad
Yeah.
Fest placed 9th as well, to be honest.
He could have beaten Miles, dude.
Mm.
I'm never gonna stop believing in Fest ever.
You're only gonna get your
I
heart
feel like
broken.
everyone in Miles's bracket could have been Miles. That's the Miles like
That's
That's
his
his
curse.
curse.
rapes
That's
against
Miles
Flores
Monkey Paw.
Luigi. Yeah.
Nobody can beat Miles until it's like the 7th
beat
place
Miles.
playoff, and then Miles is guaranteed to lose. Doesn't matter who he's playing. Someone's
Yeah,
gonna say
Miles
who
is-
loses first, of course. So He could lose any
He did
time
like
in,
a
in,
deal with
in
the
winner's
devil.
side, but in loser's side, he's not losing until he gets to that 7th place playoff ever.
Was anyone else surprised that that Splice made it to top 8?
Yeah, that's a little
Yeah.
surprising. Yeah. Nick probably not.
He just
So
wrecked New South Wales.
Yeah, he
Like,
just destroyed
he
country.
came back.
That was
No,
insane.
but the thing is, whenever Billy comes back from the hiatus, I kind of take a look at where he is. This is the first time where he's come back from the countryside, and I've looked at him, and he's like he basically was grinding the entire time he was out. He was still in form, so I just said, "Yep, I'm gonna seed him higher because that's where he belongs." In other times, he has come back and he has looked very very rusty. Not this time.
Hmm. I mean, I
a
like
couple of
he
tournaments
probably
recently.
busted out.
No.
He busted out the Falco a bit more than I expected.
I think more than he expected.
less
I
than
was
I
talking to him
expected.
about it. We caught the train home together Saturday
Don't
night.
die,
I think
please.
just after he had played,
Sorry.
I think Nick, and went Falco and took a game, or 2 games, 1 game. I'm not sure. And then we were talking about it, and he was just like, 1 game. Okay, thought so. But that was better than the no games that he took with Puff.
Mm.
And I was talking to him that night, and people were just, he said that people were saying to him, hey man, just play Falco. And he was saying, like, no, my Falco right now is good at precisely the matchup with Nick's mask. That is it. I cannot play Falco well or better than Puff against anything else.
I think that's wrong there.
I think it's wrong also.
I'm not going to disagree.
Like, I saw
I'm
it-
telling you the words from the Billy Goat's mouth.
I saw the Billy Goats Puff against Sam Darrett, and I think the Falco would have done quite a lot better.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough to watch, to be honest.
Well, I think overall Sydney did very well at this event. Obviously, filled out a lot of those top spots. What did you, RJ, being from Sydney, obviously, what did you kind of think about how Sydney performed? Because you're like, what, PR1, ZXV went in as like a fairly low seed and got to winners finals. Sora did better than
It
expected.
wasn't that low, was he?
Like, not a lower seed than a winners finals expectation. It was like a 9th seed or
Yes,
something.
yes, definitely. You are correct. Yeah.
So what did you think of how Sydney performed, RJ?
I think we did very well. I'm very happy for my team. I was not expecting, like a lot of people were not expecting Sora to get second. I'm like, what? And then I got beat by Bright to get to winners finals, which was kind of sad because I kind of wanted to beat him here because I normally have been beating him for the last year and a half. But yeah, no complaints there. But I did pretty well overall. Everyone in Team New South Wales did pretty well overall, I think, in the top 8. So I'm very happy about that.
I think Aloof
Sure.
kind of turned some heads as well, especially after last year's BAM. Did Aloof make it out of
He got
pools in last year?
9th, right?
He was like going toe to toe with Bus in like some very dark corner of the bracket. And then
Oh,
yeah,
no.
he did
this
beat
year-
Bus, but Bus did that sick pivot.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
He'll
you're right.
always have that.
Yeah, so Aloof
Yeah.
coming 9th.
Oh, whoa,
this
I
year.
remember that. That was Aloof. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aloof is a big improver, like probably the
And that
biggest
was sick.
improver.
Yeah, I wanted to see him a little bit higher, but everyone else shot me down because we kind of gave him. He came in as an unknown in BAM 8, and no one knew where to put New Zealand. And then everyone was saying, "Oh, well, it doesn't matter. He lost to Red Act." But Red Act came 5th last year, and if you watched any of Aloof's games last year, he was actually pretty solid. And then coming off the fact that he's been like Cub T tells me he's been practicing like a lot, I wanted to put him high, and then we kind of argued back and forth so that he eventually ended up where he ended up through like all the debate. But yeah, I always thought Aloof was a strong player, and like you shouldn't underestimate him.
He finished
Yeah, I played Aloof.
49th last year, losing to Hykel and Red Act.
Yeah, but that's because he got a low seed
Yeah, I know.
because it's an unknown.
But like, he shouldn't. I
losing
mean,
to
if he was
Hykel
good, he
is
wouldn't
not-
lose to Hykel.
But I mean, Spud
Not
just
that
probably
bad.
didn't have the greatest seed.
I
either.
not that bad.
Hykel's good.
Anyway.
I played Aloof first round
Yeah, no.
bracket.
So I
and,
mean,
it
Sora
was
got
very
much improved,
one-sided.
but Aloof is probably pretty close. Fair enough.
And I was very confused when I saw Aloof playing off for top 8. Because I was like,
Mixed
well, I
up.
just double 3-stuffed this guy. I was like, first round bracket, I was like, didn't really expect anything. Didn't really know who he was. said hi, he didn't say anything back.
He's a very quiet person.
Yeah,
He's
he's
very
definitely a quiet guy.
Side note,
Yeah.
his brother I used to play TF2 with like ages ago, who was just there as a spectator. I like look at his tag, it's like Song Rui, and I've seen that name playing Overwatch as well. I'm like, hey, you played TF2, right? And I was like, we had this weird conversation, which just like strange that I meet all these TF2 people through Smash, because Atticus, Dekara, and Red Act, Dion, and Chapos. And Chapos's brother was Snowblind, who also was a top TF2 player. I've just like met so many TF2 people. But yeah, Aloof. I don't think he's particularly great against like Marth type characters either. Though he's like way better against Macy's.
Yeah, he seems like really good against the spaces.
But yeah, pretty like solid. Definitely one for a very big improver, but not as big of an improvement as Sora, who like
Oh, Sora,
tore
though.
through everyone. He
Sora,
tore through
though.
everyone,
Sora.
including an on fire like ZXV, just like fresh off of like doing like some of the most amazing like Sheik versus Peach that I've seen in Australia in a long time.
Is it true that Sora has actually Sora has never lost to ZXV ever?
Is that
I think that's what I was told.
Right,
Like,
really.
But how many
Until
Fox,
now.
I know that much.
Until
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
damn?
Until now, like
But yeah,
I
dude.
remember when he went to YSB when Bright was there, he actually lost twice to Sora. So that was a big upset for me. When it comes to those two. So.
Okay,
So it's not
well,
the reason
then
that
people
he
are telling me
started
lies.
being right. Yeah. But what about an expand Gong? Did Sora play, or did they not? I don't know. Did he go
Apparently
further than
ZXV 3
Bright?
would him.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay.
They played in. Yeah.
I'm getting
Right,
word from
3-0.
J-Nuts that ZXV 3-0'd
Right,
Sora at
It was
Expand Gong.
lose semi-finals.
Damn. Turning it around pretty quick.
Yeah, but I mean, my guy Sora's like on that fast come up, so I mean, past results don't. I mean, obviously they count, but they count less for somebody who's like rapidly accelerating on a
Yeah.
trajectory. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like
mean, he
if
came
someone's
what
just like been
33rd last
flatlining for however long, like you can
Mhm.
set a certain level of expectation, but when someone's on the come up and improving, like they have to get to a certain point before they plateau. So
Yeah.
Yep.
I think Sora's been on that come up for a while. Like his results have been steadily improving, and yeah, it all just kind of came together for him.
It was a good showing for big Sora, who's now
Oh,
in SoCal at the moment.
Going
Playing
to
up
a
against
bigger
Don
battle.
B for 16th.
He
For
came ninth at
3
that
weeks, I
SSS,
think.
right?
He's only there for a little while.
Like yeah, equal ninth. Yeah.
Nice.
Second
Still-
double, pretty good.
That's
Mhm.
yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
Don Sora.
How did so I didn't play Sora in bracket. How did you guys who we have? Who have you played Sora in bracket? I think Nick and
hands up.
SD ride.
To those who played and lost to Sora, hand up, Nick. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So how did
Yeah,
so
both.
for someone who improved so fast, how did you feel like playing against him, and how he's changed?
Yeah, I don't know. I've only played against him once in bracket before, which was EB Expo in pools, and I didn't think all that much. I was like, oh yeah, he's pretty good, but like exploitable in a lot of ways. I think he's just polished his game up a lot. Like Sora plays a very fundamentally strong game. He plays like a very, I guess, a very like basic game, but I think that allows him to look at the bigger picture a lot. So yeah, I think he's just very he's just like tuned those fundamentals, just like does the basic stuff and like has a good sense of the game. So for me playing him, like game one, I felt like, okay, this guy's still not that good, and like I beat him fairly solidly, but then he like started turning up the heat, and I was like, oh fuck, what are you gonna do? So yeah, I mean, it was like a last game, last hit type set. So yeah, I was pretty impressed with him. I think he's still got like some work to do in certain matchups where he's not that experienced, but like he doesn't. That being said, he doesn't get to play against Fox very much either. So he did well against me. So and also against Nick, who's probably another matchup he doesn't see a lot. So yeah, very impressed by Sora overall. I think he's a very very strong player.
Yeah, I mean, I played Sora. He definitely played better than me in the set. I would say I didn't walk away from the set feeling like he was that good at the matchup, but he definitely has very strong fundamentals. Yeah, I'm not gonna go on that much more because in the future, don't expect me to lose to Sora. It's not gonna happen again. Don't worry.
Ice cold.
Never again. I know what I did wrong.
Same here. Same here. Same here. Same here.
I like
yeah.
this. I like this. It's the Spud reigning over Millie is like, whatever. But I like this whole
So we're all just
losers
fighting over Sora
fire-
now.
We're all
are we?
fighting over the fucking chromes. Ugh.
It's like Spud's too good,
Yeah.
can't
First
deal
step,
with
that's
it.
the first step. See, once you get over this, then it's the next one.
How did we... So, going into the weekend, overwhelming favourite to win was Spud, and he won anyway.
Yeah, he'll do that.
ZXV though.
ZXV though beating Spud, showing us
Good
all
tweet.
that can be done.
Good tweet. That's all I have to say about that set. It's a good tweet.
Yeah, that's a great tweet. That's a great meme, and I think it should be embraced.
I've never seen anyone so distraught after losing in winners, except for maybe SA Nick after losing to Wibbles. I feel like there are a lot of parallels between Bam 8 and Bam 9. 6-1 grand finals, the losers run from potentially finishing ninth, and they're just being inconsolable after losing in winners, semis?
Yeah,
Quarters?
yeah. Winners quarters. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Spud definitely was like standing behind the setup me and Don were playing on, just absolutely fuming and like spouting just disgusting rhetoric about Sheik and like all this
He was in
stuff.
a little corner
dude.
somewhere.
He's
He
kinda
started crying. the
Sorry,
poor
guy,
kid.
you just got beat. You just got done by the
My-
guy that
my
played better than you. What do you
Just
what
got
do?
beat.
So,
Damn,
it was
dude.
pretty great though, watching Bright just like turn the screws and just like be
Mhm.
stone cold killer. Because I don't think anyone
Mhm.
expected really like Spud to lose to anyone. Or, I mean, those who thought that he could, like they could beat him personally, obviously thought that they could do it. But I think as a
The sentiment.
royal, it was hard to see Spud losing to anyone. So it was an exciting upset.
How did we all feel at that moment when Spud lost? Were we like, oh shit, maybe this isn't going to be a Spud major? Or was,
Well,
everyone like, no, this is just a hiccup?
So it was less
Well,
exciting.
with him
after
out
that.
of the winner's side, I thought Sora or Bright was going to win the whole thing. So it was kind of like, oh my god, it's very unpredictable now.
I think no. The issue is that I think that when Sora solidified himself on like grand finals winner's side, and then Spud came up to him, I kind of thought, I don't know at that point. I think Spud was going to definitely win, based off of like him doing the losers run, and because he had to play someone like Sora, I didn't think Sora could really keep up at that point. Obviously, I believe Sora can become the best in Australia if he keeps that kind of growth up, but it was really hard to see that happening. Like I would have placed maybe more faith in Nick or something to stop him, but you didn't. Didn't happen.
We all had our chances.
Nick's
Nick's
game was like,
Sora grand finals was
I played so
favourable,
bad.
but-
Yeah.
Spud wasn't even playing
Same
good.
here.
No, he
I
wasn't,
played
no.
that too.
it was
Nick,
seemed
you
like,
actually played well, but you did a lot of small things very wrong.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot
I
of.
was afraid in my hands.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
don't
I
know,
was
you looked-
watching it.
Honestly,
and
you looked like the better player in most of the set.
I'm with
in my
Sam on
opinion,
this,
but, like,
to be honest.
Yeah, like I got offered like, shout outs to Hazy. He bet me $50 that during the match between Nick and Spud, whoever would win that would go on to win the tournament.
Shocking.
I
prediction.
shook his hand, and at that point, Nick was ahead. As soon as I shake Hazy's hand, Nick has D's, and I'm like, oh fuck, all right, see ya.
Deal with it. Deal with the devil.
Fuck you, Dread. Holy moly.
One way comboed.
Damn.
Well, I mean,
like that game was like I was watching it. I'm like, yeah, this is like a really tight match, but it was like the closest game that you lost 3-0. It was like super weird, and it was just like, like you basically won 2 games but didn't.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm bad. Don't worry. I just was like, better wave dash to the
Well, if
ledge.
you're bad, I'm worse. I'm much worse.
We're not.
It's like
This
a-
is not
we're
a
both
who
games
is
that
the
we
more
can
humble
win
person
sometimes.
stream. Like you can just
We're all
put that, nip that one in
We're
the
all
bud.
basic bitches, so to speak.
Sometimes
Except for
the mask
Yeah.
doesn't go rocketing off the top like he's supposed to, and then different timelines.
why do you think you're fucking entitled to a kill move with 7 frames at 79%?
Did you see the DI? Did you see the DI? Did you see the time spent in that magnifying glass?
No, get
Did you
out.
when I hit someone at 79%, they always die?
You hit him with that
Yes.
tip.
No.
That's pretty hard,
Yeah,
my guy.
hit it with the tips.
Here we
Dude,
go.
you
Get
just
a
throw
free
them off the edge
guard.
of 0. They're probably not getting back.
Yeah,
Don't
guaranteed
give me
every
the
time.
entitlement bullshit. Don't give me the entitlement
Run
talk.
frame
I
one
wanna-
spike.
Get out.
Look, there's a
That's not a
video
spike.
online.
It's a
If
spike.
you want to, like, just check it out, see what you think.
Should I
There's
be
a
making a
reasonable
command in
discussion,
chat called
uh,
Justice?
Oh, yeah, that was very reasonable.
Sam, was that video ghostwritten by Cody?
It's definitely inspired by Cody. I'll say that much.
the ending
I said to
sentiment
listen to
was very
Sam
good.
saying, you know, I hit him at 85% on the top platform, and he still didn't die. It was crazy. That dude does nothing. And then I watched the video later, and it's like 79% on the very bottom of the stage.
Every good story deserves embellishment.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's what in my memory. Like after feeling so cheated, I was like, he may as well have been 500 on the top platform. Like, that's what I felt like. It's like he's not gonna die. This is bullshit.
Funny story, Dom and I were actually like looking at
So
the I need
angry.
data for PAL up smash and stuff. And legitimately what? So you up smash Spud at what, 78 or 79?
It was 79 and airborne.
79 in airborne,
He
78
was
was
still
it?
alive.
78 in NTSC against Marth with no DI on Yoshi's is literally is 1% away from not killing.
What?
Ooh.
He reacts only.
Like,
Yeah,
So Sam was
it was
perfect.
seventy-
He was doing
Damn it.
perfect.
No direct kills. I tested
Oh,
it.
Not
lag.
thinking about sailing and like
Lost
the vertical
everyone.
position wouldn't have been perfect, but like it was close.
It was like legitimately within 3% of not killing in NTSC. Like we ran the numbers.
Numbers were ran.
Ooh.
What about my video?
Yeah, he was like on the ground. He was airborne, but he was at ground level.
Yeah. Anyway, food for thought, right?
Food for thought.
Oh yeah.
Really makes you think.
Yeah. Really makes
No,
you
I'm
think
actually
if
pro
we're-
NTSC just because I
next
want to
year.
play one friendly where Don B doesn't like immediately react with like a visceral anti-pal, diatribe
I rave.
after I win.
Definitely.
Literally,
It's like a
Salty
cool-
Sweet, the
a cool
entire
face-off.
time, it's like, I turn around and, like, after watching, like, you watch Miles, and every few games he'll just, like, shake his head, like, oh, pal, huh.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be surprised anymore, but
NTSC up smash
Caliber
is
eight.
so good though. Oh my god. Just everything
Yeah.
goes so much better.
Actually insane.
Fox,
Ugh.
Power Fox is definitely the vegetarian fox. Or the vegan fox. And
It's
NTSC
still
Fox is
really
They're not
Pal
even
Fox
ethical.
is the
Still
one
like
that
one of the
misses
best
leg day.
killers in the game.
he's a
No, it's
carnivore.
garbs. It's so
It's like a 9
bad.
out of 10 instead of 15 out of 10.
No, it's only like 7 out of 10 in PAL. It combos less, like low key. People are always like, oh, you get more combos out of it. No, it's a lie.
What? PAL up smash.
You get better combos out of NTSC up smash. Because of the percents you needed to combo, it combos better.
Damn.
Ah, the number of times I've wave shine Samus and up smash, and then she just like doesn't even fall over from ASCI down, and then you get hit. It's like,
You guys are all allowed to pick whatever character you want, you know.
yeah, I'm still gonna play Fox. It's the most fun.
That's a fair argument.
We didn't actually touch on it, but J-Nuts brings up a really good point. So after coming 7th last year at BAM, and then what, 7th again at DI another day too, right? MC coming like 33rd. That's another upset. I
What?
didn't think.
Came
we could-
13th
He
or
was
something.
No.
Wait,
Rivian victim.
Was it
17th.
17th?
Was
Was
it?
it?
Yeah.
Not
Um,
33rd.
yeah.
Oh, why did I think
Yeah, he
33rd?
didn't bomb out that hard.
Jesus Another Christ. upset. I
What?
didn't think.
He lost the ability to get
Yeah.
like 9.
He doesn't know how to play against Samus though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Neruvia
right.
knocked him out of
Neruvia
Blue.
beat him.
Who knocked him out of winner's side? Billy.
Billy did,
Really?
and then
Yeah.
Neruvia beat
Yeah,
him in
Billy.
losers.
Yeah, no, he.
Why did I say
he didn't do very well
33rd?
this roll this year.
Who came 33rd that I have to be thinking of?
Azri.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Azri.
Probably Azri.
Potential 10th seed.
Jeez. Oh, well. Anyway, I think... Is there anything else, really, to talk about in regards to the melee that happened at BAM? Because I feel like we've traveled a lot of ground. There was... Okay. The
Big
big...
fan just
if
video
we-
his way through the score bracket.
Huh?
I heard Super Boom Fan just combo videoed his way through the 64 bracket.
Hell
pretty
yeah.
much.
Sounds about right. Like, who is the top contender? Like, who did he play in grand finals?
No, I
Oh, no.
wouldn't have a clue. Wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, I don't know much about the 64 scene.
Isn't like Endeavour the best?
All I know is that they are
DSC?
passionate
Isn't he
and they
good?
do their thing.
DSC
DSC
is
got
Good,
fourth
but
or
he's
something.
not like top 3 good.
Yeah, he's like got fourth or something.
Let me check the bracket for 64.
Probably one of the New South Wales people because they're really good.
Oh no,
Yeah.
some guy called Pete came second.
Oh yeah, Pete. Yeah, Pete.
Oh,
Pete's
he's-
Vic. Yeah,
Pete's Vic.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
Pete's Vic.
Nice.
Let's go, Pete.
Let's go, Pete.
So maybe he sandbags at com because he doesn't like DSC's won the last 2
Shout outs
comms.
to Billy for helping out with Brawl. Shout outs to SNC for helping out with BAM in general. Shout outs to the Roller guys as well. I hope you guys stick with us.
The roll goes well. Actually, I forgot to mention. Yeah, roll went well as well. Those guys are all cool. That was a 6th stream in the morning.
Oh wait,
Actually, speaking of Brawl, Brawl was ZXV's focus for this tournament.
really?
Came second.
Like, we did an interview.
Came second.
Yeah, we did like an interview with some FGC guys, and he was like, yeah, he came second in Brawl, but like, he was like, yeah, Brawl is my main focus. And then like 10 minutes later, he goes up and beats Spot in Melee. I'm like, oh, okay, guy. And
I love Bright, dude.
Yeah, so but shout out
Show off.
to Attila also for winning Brawl, repping it after all this time.
Practice Attila.
Beating reputable players such as ZXV and I believe Tibbs entered, Ghost also. So there's
Yeah,
pretty
Ghost-
strong
Ghost
Brawl
came
field.
second. Oh no, Ghost came third. Yeah, Ghost came third.
Yeah, ZXV was second.
ZXV came second. Attila
So
beating
ZXV,
everyone.
if we look at his results, third in Melee, second in Brawl,
First in
in
double.
Melee double.
Doubles.
Yeah, first in doubles.
Did
Yeah,
he
he
play any
played.
other games? Did he play PM?
Yes, he played
He
PM.
did.
He did top 8, I think.
So like
then-
he's just crushing like across. He's like our music king, dude. He's just crushing it across the genres, across boundaries. Not many people like. It's hard to play that many games and do it well. Like, shout out to him.
And RuneScape. He's probably like top.
Killing it in
Australia.
Damn, Actually, how did
RuneScaper.
let's see what PM was. So Rizel came first, Sora second,
Rizel.
and Lux third, Star fourth. Country and Chapos tied fifth, Musket and ZXV tied seventh, and then it was ninth places Tyler, me, Nito, and Billy. And I
Yeah,
think
so New
past
South
that
Wales
is
would be
pretty
big,
scraping.
New South Wales is OP at PM as well.
Yeah, apparently.
Really strong state.
So confirmed Vic sucks.
Yes, we
And,
are.
Can-
Sucks.
yeah,
now.
can we talk about Vic sucks?
Vic definitely does suck, dude. Shineboy Fresh losing to Caleb was like the epitome of Vic sucks. Just like, well, now what do we have? What do we have left now? Nothing.
Damn, man.
It's
We
very
got
sad.
lots of those
Very
mid-level
sad time.
players, man. We need someone to explode. We need another Fess. Like Fess has kind of plateaued for the last little bit. I don't know.
Fess is
He
like
got
Audi
better,
now.
no, he definitely still gotten better.
Yeah, wait.
Audi, like, I
Yeah.
think
No,
5,
but
maybe 6 times.
Isn't he like quitting for
He has
school or
gotten-
whatever at the moment?
Yeah, I
His
think he's taking a
parental
short
issues
break.
or something.
So there's like
I
Dekar's
don't
taking
think
a
so.
break, Spice is going to Russia, Fest
yeah.
is taking a break. So that's your top 3 on the PR gone. So then you go to
He's not
Saucy.
going for a little while now. He's had a change of plans, so he'll be around.
Oh, okay.
I think he's recording the album in Melbourne, so
Hmm.
he'll be
Yeah.
here while he's doing that, and then
But
they'll
then,
go
like-
after that.
Yeah, if like those 3 are out, you know, you've got then Saucy and
And
Noxus
Cody.
are like next to
Cody.
whatever.
The issue
carry
with
the
Vic
flag.
is that
Cody is like carrying Vic on his shoulders, like
Yeah,
our big
the-
shoulders.
the
He
issue
has
with Vic
drawn
is that
that
no one's actually like rising up and beating the good players. It's just like people quitting out, then people just replacing them. But then that doesn't show growth within like the
I
skill
mean,
set.
there's
of
a couple like Rafiki and I guess Sandokas are sort of on the come up, but I mean, it remains to be seen how.
Yeah, Raf
what they
did
can
well.
do.
He came like 25th or something, right?
That's where
Yeah.
I came. That's
Raf is very
impressive.
solid.
Let me see.
Pretty
ECG.
respectable.
Yeah.
So very solid.
Pretty respectable.
Oh,
Wade
Zeph-
actually, Wade on the come up.
Wait,
Babe Wade.
Babe
Wade's actually
Wade.
Let's go, Beyblade.
Wait, what did Wade place?
didn't
I don't think Wade entered.
No, Wade didn't enter
yeah,
BAM.
yeah.
He was.
Too much
Yeah,
on,
I-
but
I
he did
didn't
well
think
at Danny on the other day. Did reasonably well. Looks like he's improving. But yeah, Vic in a bit of a hole. NSW rising. SA actually looking very strong with the power of Musket, who has improved out of sight somehow.
I I just agreed in the chat to a $50 Roy Ditto money match.
Against who?
It's who? Microsoft
really
J?
well. Who
Australian.
is?
Microsoft J, obviously.
Oh god.
Trash comic.
Prepare to be dissed, my
Dick
guy.
sucks. I told everyone this is the dark timeline.
Is that
Jesus.
gonna happen at UQ or OHN?
Best of 11, OHM.
Oh,
No,
Actually
after
banned
playing
Greenland.
9 games of Roy Dittos, I think I've had enough of Roy Dittos for a long time.
I'll only have to play 6.
As a spectator, it's probably
Fuck's sake,
this how
dude.
he worked out real well for
Oh, don't do this.
$200 for that too? My
you
god.
took that L well, though, my man. I will tell you that.
Alright,
Very well.
okay, we're gonna fucking go into this story, okay? So
I
at the
got
after
20 on you, Nick. Let's go. That's fine.
at the
Nick.
at the
20 on you.
motherfucking after party, right? I'm going up to
Oh, this is
have a
good.
beer with my good friends Nick, Sam, Tom, good old pals like Don B as well. Boss was there, and then out of the fucking darkness, Geordie, Microsoft J, just walks up at me, and he's like, "Oh,
Absolutely.
can I buy you a drink?" Like,
He was
just-
done. He was very drunk.
he
boy.
was destroyed. For reference, it was like 8:15 on a like. It was like 8:15. He comes up to me and
I think
he's
a
like,
lot of people
"Oh,
were
can I buy you a
Sunday night.
drink, Kai? Like, you just took it so like civilly, and if I came like 65th, I feel so bad about that. And if you placed any worse than you did, I would have been destroyed." And like, what else did he say? He was like, "Oh, can we hug? Is that alright? Can we hug?" And I'm just like, is this fucking dude for real? Like, takes my $200, offers me a drink, wants to hug, and I'm just there like, what are you doing, my man? I'll take this drink because I am down $200, but you do not just like, what the fuck? I felt like I'd been codied harder than I've ever been actually codied in my life. That was a Cody maneuver. I've never seen anyone
Did he
do
buy
that.
you like a shot of like Fireball whiskey or something?
No, I got
nice
that
flaming
fucking milk
beverage?
stout. That was actually a really good
That
drink.
milk stout was really good.
It was really good.
Not a flaming beverage.
I was
I did
just
nothing
like,
but refuse drinks at the after parties at times.
I was just so mad at him because he was just came up to me and he's just like you took it so well, like there's no beef between us, and I'm just like, just buy me the drink.
The conversation went for like literally 5 to 10 minutes as
I-
well. Like I feel like
Oh,
I'm not doing it
dude.
justice how long it went
It
for.
was actually quite amusing as a bystander, TBH. I was really
Yeah.
enjoying that.
I've never been more tilted in my life than just then.
Because they're so drunk.
God damn. I
In
needed to
God's
get
work.
that one out there. Does anyone else have any good stories from the after party?
I have a Microsoft J story. Pretty much, he came up and did like the same thing to me. It was like insisted on buying me a drink and like talked to me for like 5 minutes about it. It
Ah,
was kind
dude.
of nice. It was cute, but like, especially because I hadn't just lost $200 to him.
Yeah.
After party was
But I
just
did lose
about
$50
peer
to
pressuring
pay.
people.
Damn.
Peer pressuring people into money matching. That was the after
Yeah.
party in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Just screaming
Actually,
like Carly versus Noxus, making shit happen.
Let's go,
I
Carl.
heard
Very
that
very
anime
fun.
section- I heard the anime fighters were bumping a bit as well. I didn't even know there was.
Oh,
there were
God.
Oh
anime
yeah,
fighters
dude, they
there.
actually had the
we had-
anime loft, dude.
We had infiltration. Got like SFV player come in, like right in and just demand a money match on the spot. So Giuna, the Daigo's like Daigo's the guy that streams Daigo's like weekly shows, just like romps him with like in Guilty Gear. It was pretty good.
Didn't some Street Fighter player, like one of the internationals, come up, lose a Guilty Gear money match, and then walk out of the building?
Yeah, that was infill.
Oh
good
my
luck
god,
with
that's infiltration.
that. But yeah, I like
That was
how
infiltration.
I liked how
Dirty,
inside they were like,
dirty Axel players, you know, dirty Axel players. No one understands what I'm talking about anyway. Don't worry about it.
there were like a couple Street Fighter 5 setups and the Street Fighter 4 setups. There was a couple dudes that had sticks, they had their pads, they were playing games, they were being a bit loud, whatever. Then you go around the corner and there's just like a couple CRTs in a row and people just screaming, just shoulder to shoulder to shoulder. I saw people crawling to get out of that crowd. There was a waitress that completely like.
Oh, I felt so bad for
She was having a
anyone.
bad
There was a
time.
waitress that like I'm not even exaggerating. She was just like trying to
Oh.
get through the crowd. like she came out of the crowd at me. It was just like
Oh.
I was fucked up. But that was a bumping after party. That was sick.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, that party was actually legit.
Quick shout out to
Packdown
Aggro Midget
was
for subscribing.
really, really good. Like, we were so worried about it, and we thought it was going to be the biggest nightmare, but actually went quite well.
Yeah, went really fast.
I was expecting to miss the entire after party, but I didn't, so it was alright.
That was probably the most fun I've had at after party like in a while, to be honest.
And then the after party, running up fat stacks on the roulette table.
Oh shit!
Oh, we got some casino
with Don
stories.
B
I like
doing nothing
dipped to
but
enemy crew
spamming
before
Drake
that.
lyrics and putting lots of money on the fucking white because he wanted.
Yeah, it was just a good luck charm, but I lost
Yeah.
all I wanted.
That's dumb,
Don't
dude.
Nick went
be-
down in a heartbeat, but Don B is like couldn't take a knee because he's wearing all white. Just probably 200 on about every second play.
Oh,
John B's a Smash 4 hero for that, by
Yeah,
the way.
dude. All the Smash 4 boys just like randomly like showed up at the table we're playing roulette at, and they're like, Donnie's just like, here we go, let's just puts like a cool 400 on white, and they're like, is it time, Donnie? Is it time to put our money down? And then everybody's just like stacking it up on whatever Donnie's like putting down. They like made a cool
Did they
like
win?
tripled up right quick and then just like
Fuck.
left, so they had a good amount of kittens or something.
wait,
Yeah,
Pudge.
that's great.
did Ben Bates get taken to a strip club? Did it actually happen?
Yes.
Oh my god!
What? I'm not even.
The
okay.
Ben Bates. Tell this
I'm-
story,
okay,
please.
Okay, Don B goes and he's like, I'm putting on white. I got this. And then CMK looks at Ben Bates. He says, if this is white and we win this, we're taking you to a strip club. And Don B never fails. He never fails to deliver what he promises. And it landed on white. And Ben Bates went to a strip club and made very promiscuous and weird tweets about it for the whole night. And it was fucking hilarious.
Can we get his Twitter up? Can we get his Twitter up right
No,
now?
he deleted them all, and I'm not going to repeat what he said.
No!
I'm not
Is
going
it
to
the
repeat what he
Ben?
said.
Yes, it's just the
information.
underscore Ben underscore Bates.
Yeah.
Was Ben
Oh,
Bates the short-ish fellow at
Yes.
the roulette table?
Yes, with the black spiky
Right.
hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a lovely fella.
It's like,
Really, really nice guy, but his tweets are just a mess. And yeah, I'm not going to repeat what he said, but I literally was crying for about 10 minutes after I heard what was tweeted out. So.
Jesus.
It's always a great rite of passage stripper story that comes out of BAM. Last year's spot, this year, Ben Bates. Let's
Ben
go.
Bates.
what did Spud say?
Yeah, talking
Oh,
about the
no.
math
Oh
matchup.
my god.
Dude, all I remember is like there's like five of us like with like three strippers around us like in a private room, and Spud's in my ear talking about math. I'm just like, come on, man. I've burned a few pineapples to get you here, my guy. Like, come on, live in the moment.
That is so him, though. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Oh, here we go.
Uh,
This is the Ben Bates tweet. The
Such a
girl that
typical
got
Smash
away. If I was alone and single, I would totally go for you. I wish Spud would go for me.
Yeah, that tweet.
What
was
a
wrong with
fucking incomprehensible. Like, what a journey that was. Just to read that, I'm very happy. Ah, man. Any other kooky things come out of the after party? Because I ended up dipping at like what, 10 or 11 or so to go to Animico, so missed out on quite a lot.
Well, let's see.
no.
I had to crawl under the table because there were so many people crowded in the melee setups.
no.
So that was fun.
Melee status was like, if you didn't have money to put down, you were not allowed to play. That was
No.
basically
Yeah.
it.
That happened like an hour in, and then like people just kept piling in, and just oh my god.
It was like a 10 deep queue for the money matches. I was like trying to rush certain matches I wanted to see to the front of the queue by yelling a lot, but eventually like order just took over and TPP died out.
The TPP could not hold.
TPP couldn't hold. It held for a while. I got what I wanted for like
That's
3
strange.
matches in a row. I engineered Kami Cody, which was fantastic. With Cody
I didn't
doing
see
like
that.
stunts on his controller. Cody was like doing like charge hard read smashes and taking his hands off the controller and looking at the crowd, and, like letting them rip and like getting the kills and stuff. But he did it in one game too, and he did it again and missed, and then lost game 3 while he was looking at the fans. That was a great
Oh my
set, and
God.
then I also got Fest Fest Sundowns to happen, and I made some money off that on side bets.
Nice.
And then that money was then redistributed because it was SNX $5. I can't remember who ended up with it, but they ended up getting everyone to sign it. So somebody got a souvenir.
Damn, dude.
Deek's got a souvenir.
Actually, that corner at the after party was like me, Jamie, Kalen was out there, Don was out there a little bit as well. And then like Dice Crew, like Neruvia, Jasper, Edster, Scraddles. Oh, that was a sick corner actually. It was just like the good, like every time like someone would just like mess up something, like so many beers were spilt that time, and then so many were like the majority of them was snorted up by Jasper.
Fuck.
Poor dude.
Fucked.
Jasper's the glue that holds like the Dice Crew together, in my opinion. But that was a good time, honestly, and it was good to like. Holy crap! It's just like thunderstorm outside, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I say it's about to lose power.
Yeah,
Had to
maybe
go
that
down.
will happen. Just quick warning for everyone. But yeah, like it was really good to just like hang with some SAP who I don't really hang out with heaps. So that was nice. Just a good time drinking with the boys, you know.
For sure.
It was fun hanging out with people in general. Oh my, it was a lot of fun getting to see people from other states
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
So
It doesn't happen very often.
and fans.
Nope.
As well.
I feel like
Every-
everyone's like cliques have kind of like dissolved by this point as well. Like everyone's like less so much about like proving themselves as like a player and like, oh, I got to take down this person and this person and this person. And everyone's just like, we're just here to play and watch some LA, you know? It's a good time now. I think everyone's
There's
grown
a
a lot
distinct
closer
lack
as
of
people.
beef.
Distinct lack of beef, yeah. It's probably the best way to.
I think people just have more perspective now. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
there's definitely an element of ego, but at the same time, I think people have more a healthy perspective of what the game is to them. Perhaps
Yeah.
not everybody, but like, and it's not a bad thing if you're no, it's not a bad thing if you're driven and like you have that list or whatever. But if you can keep it healthy, like,
Mm.
I think it's like, and as we all get older as well, like it becomes more of a social thing and more of an escape, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. Like I think what we got in Australia is really, really good. Like America be damned with a fucking major every second week. Like I think Australia's in a pretty good place for like skill and like events and like hominess.
I think it would be nice to have like a more of a like a circuit, maybe like 4 majors a year or whatever in like, I don't know, Queensland, New South Wales, Vic, WA, something like that, or SA, whatever it might be. If there was like an established circuit and there was like continuity or something between them, I think that'd be pretty.
You want points?
Yeah, I don't know exactly, but like, yeah, if they were somehow linked, maybe if it was like a championship type thing, or if it was,
Championship
like the old
places
MLG.
has to be like Melbourne though. Like
Mm.
there's no way.
Or you could have like the old MLG type circuit, but then there's a lot of logistical issues with money and people getting from A to B and so on and so forth. But I think it'd be cool if we had like a quarterly major that we could all look forward to instead of just being like, yeah, we have BAM once a year, which is awesome, but like it was like Spud last year. It was like riding or dying on BAM. Like he didn't win BAM. It was like, fuck, what do I do now? He's like soulless tires at the end of that.
I think it is a better outlook. Like OHN obviously being a yearly thing that they want to do now is good. SA is a little bit of a question mark, but I think UQ
Very
is
big
trying to
question
get
mark.
there. UQ is trying to
Wait,
get
really?
there.
Like
SA question mark, okay.
SXC
yeah.
has nothing in the works just yet. That's all that there is to it. That's
I
all that
also
there
think
is by question mark.
Giad is apparently a question mark unless things have changed.
That was because
Next year.
Byron. That's because Byron.
Not going to that. Not going to SXC.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Byron
But you see
is tapped out of doing events and streaming as well, and so it's pretty much just the Smash 4 scene that is like doing anything in Perth at the moment.
They want to get
Well,
like
like,
a Smash
there's
4
gotta be
major.
like
Like
The issue is
I
that
mean in
there's no
terms of like
incentive.
even just like
All about
local
incentive.
tournaments. I think Smash 4 is like the only one doing regular local tournaments at the moment in Perth, because like I'm pretty sure like Project M and Melee don't have regular events in WA anymore.
No, that game died. But the thing is, I don't even think they have regular tournaments anymore in WA.
Yeah, for Smash 4 they do, but yeah, for Million
Yeah.
Big Win
PM,
Beer
no
has
way.
stuff.
Everyone just moved to Melbourne. We got heaps of shit going on
Yeah,
now.
that's
We
what
got
I'm
like
saying.
comms for
Venues are
Saturday
crazy
of every
expensive. Please
month.
come.
Australia has like no tournaments.
Rambat.
Come to my state. Yeah.
Yeah, what are the New South
lots of
Wales like
tournaments in
tournaments
LA
like?
now
Do you
as
have like
well.
monthlies, dailies, weeklies, nightlies?
What,
We've
maybe
got okay, so we've got Newtown Aero Dive that just happened yesterday, so that's now monthly, and we also have York Street Battles. We've got 2 monthlies every
alright.
month. So we're
Is there
pretty
very
happy about
little
that.
representation for Smash over at York Street though? That's more of an SGC thing, right?
Yeah, numbers are pretty low at the
Yeah,
moment.
because
both
your
for Smash 4 and
from what
for
I know,
Melee,
the York
so
Street
it's not
venue
a
is
problem.
really fucking expensive, so they charge you like $20 venue.
Yeah, that's what I hear from
Oof.
Smash 4 people.
It's
For
pretty
hard
steep.
entry,
to-
yeah.
That's just Sydney though, right? Like, you guys are so screwed when getting venues.
Fuck Sydney.
It's hard enough in
lifestyle.
Melbourne.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's very hard to find
What happened to the old mascot bowling alley, man? What was that?
Damn.
That
Where was
has, that has long gone died.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm not going back to that again.
Fun.
The compulsory lunches,
Although I
like
will
you have
say,
to get
the
lunch.
Dude,
from
$10.
the
food that we
$10,
got
you
during
$10
lunch
lunch.
was
Not
pretty
even
good.
bad.
Yeah, true.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
That was a good deal.
But I always ordered like fish and chips because that was my favorite thing on their menu.
Well,
Melbourne's getting really close to having like a tournament a week, I think.
Pretty much are at
Almost.
that point now.
almost.
Yeah, we're pretty
Yeah,
much
well, there's
almost
standing
there.
on.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
what? You
there's,
have
like,
so when comms are like
standing
what
on.
first Saturday of
I
every
don't know.
month,
I
right?
think
Yeah.
a weekly tournament would just be overkill. I think I prefer either bi-weeklies or monthly.
Yeah, but that's because there's only like
the good
10
thing
people
about-
who go to your tournament.
Be overkill.
The Melbourne
I need
spread,
breaks.
the Roundbat's north, like in our mid-north, whatever, Brunswick. Com is central, and then
Yeah.
the two, I think the bi-weekly,
Yeah, south.
the Dandy stuff, that's far as southeast. So it's one of those things where odds are, unless you're like crazy west and everything sucks to get to anyway, there's probably something close enough to you. So it means everyone gets to go to like something
Something.
once a month.
Yeah,
If you're
something.
if you're
Easily.
crazy west, you have Guff Geelong on a Wednesday every week as well. So it's like
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Danny
yeah,
was
yeah.
attractive to me because it's
LA
only like an
anymore.
hour and like 15 as opposed to like 2 hours. It's just like accessible.
And then there's like the Monday night stuff that Reef's starting up.
Yeah,
it's going to
Reef's
be
starting a
every
series.
second Monday.
That's what I like
Yeah,
to hear
it's-
is people picking up and like taking things into their own hands.
Yeah. Picking it up and actually realizing how hard TOing is.
People are
No.
gaining appreciation.
Oh, I can just click this button and your text. Not that hard, right?
Huh.
I get that so goddamn much.
The thing is, right? TOing is easy if everyone was like not
Oh.
stupid. TOing is actually hella easy. It's just that TOing a room full of like 20-something-year-olds with like no sense of
No,
agency
but it's
is
not
like
only that.
no.
It's about like the theoretical knowledge that goes behind TOing as well. Like, you know, seeding and actual like knowing the spread of matches that are supposed to be played in a specific order, and like keeping in mind like momentum has a big thing to do with everything. If you're an idiot that just like, oh, it's not that hard, just cue this, let it run by itself, then go kill yourself.
I mean,
Well, it works when you have like 20 people at your tournament and you have a whole Saturday to run.
Rude.
But yeah, you got to work out like, oh, this pool's going to need 90 minutes to run, and this
Yeah.
one, this event's got more people. It needs 2 hours per pool, and then this is how many setups I have, or whatever.
I think we have.
Where's Spud, dude? Spud's gonna make his cameo before we all leave.
No, he definitely isn't. Like he
He's
came in.
gone.
Too good.
He
He's
came
not.
into. So we all. So I all added. I added everyone into the group chat yesterday. I'm like, all right, be here at this time. Everyone's like, hey, okay. Added me on Skype. Everyone's all hunky dory. Spud sends a message like 15 minutes after I said we would go live. He's like, oh shit, forgot about this. I'm not home for another hour. And I'm like,
It's been an hour.
Whatever.
Classic Spud.
it's been an hour.
An
And
hour.
you-
What
it's
a
been an
moron.
hour. Whatever.
But the
Ah,
The
low-key
top-
hardest part of TOing is finding a damn venue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Find some idiot who will agree to like give you their space for a whole of a Saturday for like way less than the market rate because you can't afford the market rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you
Oh,
spin
You only
that?
have
What's
like
your
50
strat?
idiots who
It's
won't
like-
pay more than $10 for the day, and
Yeah.
you're like,
Maybe you should get a
Hmm?
$10 compulsory lunch menu. That might help.
That's funny. That would be great, actually. Alright. Well,
Okay, doesn't Spud have a raid tonight?
yeah, he has a WoW raid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he grinds well.
Big WoW
He
fan.
grinds well, grinded for the last 5 months.
Yeah,
I
look,
grinded
you know...
Breath of the Wild for a pretty long time. It didn't really help me.
I think everyone did at one point, Sam.
Didn't help my melee.
Most
Very
people
much.
did at one point.
Alright. Well, I think we've
I-
shut the shit for
Yeah.
long enough, anyway. If anyone has any last words they want to get in before I end this talk, it's been a great time so far. If anyone...
Final
just,
shout outs to Kaylin and Wade.
NTSC.
Yeah.
And also Melbourne Millie. I think we have released. If we haven't released the image yet, we're going to be having a tournament the first week of every month, and then Couch Warriors still runs as normal, third week of every month, with Smash 4 fourth week of every month. And yeah, we're gonna keep on going. Shout outs to Dom, my brother in arms, greatest streamer in Australia.
Ooh.
Dom, you should do Smash 4 streaming.
you should
Shout
pay
outs to all the homies that came to BAM, obviously. Means a lot to me that you guys come up, and I do try my hardest, so, thank you so much.
You're doing an excellent job, Dread. And can I just shout out my friend SA Nick for talking more in the actual Twitch chat than the roundtable itself. Thank you, Nick,
Yeah.
for moderating.
Shout outs to SA Nick, wonderful
Hell
co-commentator.
yeah, Dread. Let's commentate again soon.
That's
I might be
sure.
just salty enough about BAM to just snap run back to this comp. So
Let's do it.
Damn.
we'll see.
Alright,
You're not going to play Sora or Spud at the com.
Yeah, but I at least get to win and pretend that I'm good.
oh, fuck, dude.
Oh, are you gonna come, Sam? Are you gonna come?
Oh.
That'll be there. You'll
Oh,
still
yeah.
win. It'll just
Oh,
be like a
yeah.
game 5 win instead of a game 3 win.
Excuse me.
Well, I at least get to get top 4 and pretend that I'm good.
Hell yeah.
So
Um,
I'm gonna
alright.
counter you to FD.
Alright, I'll just go down the list and everyone can have their little moment to shout out. So, Jotek's already had his, so RJ, if you have
just
anyone
only
to...
thing is,
Oh.
follow me on Twitter, DreadTech.
At
That's
Dreadtech.
The plug.
So yeah, RJ, if you have any last words to say.
Well, okay. Shout outs to everyone I met this weekend. Shout outs to all the tournament organizers. Shout outs to my fans who I didn't think I had, but I met a lot of them at the after party, and it was so sweet. I got complimented left and right, and I got to Ed Tiny, and I almost started to cry. Getting
Aw.
complimented everywhere. So it was just like, it was so sweet. So it was so sweet. So shout outs to everyone.
Aw, that's good
That
to
weekend
hear.
that I met.
Sam?
Yeah, I just really want to thank everyone that was involved in BAM. I know that it was like at times a real clusterfuck, and you guys did a really great job to pull it all together. I think you guys like took a real lead as well, which was excellent for a Couch Warriors event to have the Smash scene really pulling their weight. So thanks to all you guys, Shineboy Fresh, Wade, Dread, Alex, Dom, everyone who was involved, and yeah, especially Dom for like manning that stream. Dude, that's not easy work. So really appreciate what you do. And shout outs to all the good melee. I think it's nice when we have a nice strong top 8 and something to show people. So everyone keep it up.
Hell yeah. Alright, Jack? Pudge?
Yo, first and foremost, most importantly, follow me at Pudge Talks on Twitter. I got sickest memes AU, so get around it.
I've seen
Shout outs to
Yes,
Pudge,
Darren?
actually. Shout outs to you. Like, for the
Thank
first time, like in the last couple of years, I've had to always correct you, look over your shoulder. I think I've had to look over you the least this year, so you're doing all right.
Thank you, Darren. That's a big moment for me, everyone. So if everyone can all just have a 5 seconds of silence to really appreciate Darren sending me his first compliment.
Still shit though.
Yeah, thank you.
maybe second.
Yeah, I just wanna give a big shout out to like everyone who like helped out on the weekend. That's like Wade, Kaylin, like literally everyone in the Couch Warriors community. My Smash 4 boys, Will for running the stream, Lee for helping pack up, Josh for helping pack up, all those. Ignis for driving constantly. I also really want to thank everyone who just came to BAM, because without you guys, there would be no BAM. And being able to see all of you was literally like the best weekend of my life. So yeah, that's a really big shout out. Also, shout out
It's a
to
blessing. It's a blessing.
It's a blessing. I totally agree, RJ. Big shout out to MCC. That venue was hella cool. High ceiling, not smelly, not hot. Good shit. Yeah.
Fuck the time constraints.
Yeah, fuck the time constraints though. But what can
But
you
it
do?
forced early after party, which was hype.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, Alex?
Well, everyone's stolen all my shout outs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come with something original.
But I don't. I gotta like shout out the whole Melbourne Melee crew: Dread, Kalen, Wade, Dom. Yeah, everyone who did like even a little thing at BAM, like if someone if you picked up a table at the end, or
Yeah,
if you
shout out to all the volunteers,
yeah,
actually.
all that stuff, all the people who ran brackets, or even if you just like ran an errand for someone just to make things just that little bit easier makes a big difference. Bring a setup, all the little things count. They all add up, and even just showing up, yeah, it all adds up to big BAM.
Big Bam.
El Gigante Bam.
Yeah.
That's Amore. That's what that is.
Yeah, follow Melbourne Melee on like all the social stuff. We're on YouTube, Twitch, all Twitter, Facebook, all Melbourne Melee. One word, no spaces or underscores or anything like that. Yeah, I think I don't have anything really original. Shouts to Kai for having us again,
Shout outs to Kai.
contributing to the stream as well at BAM. And I'll hopefully see you all at Com on the first Saturday. If you want to follow me, it's at
popped you in
Alex_PCG_Scott. Yeah, thanks, Kai. And yeah,
I
I'll
popped
see you all at
everyone's Twitter
Com
in chat.
on 3rd of June.
Dom?
Not going.
Shout outs first and foremost to Wade and Kellen, who probably made it possible for me to be able to do the stream. Stuff like just generally being legends. Bringing me food, so I didn't actually have to stand up for most of the 12 hours on Saturday, plus the 5 to whatever on Friday and Sunday. Shout outs to the Frozen right camera. They had some really good pictures.
That's hype.
Again, the rest of Melt Mail in general, I'm not going to say all those through on YouTube's again. Follow me on Twitter if you want. Post about stream stuff. I'm almost finished with VODs. I think I managed to upload doubles today. I just need a title and thumbnail. That should be tomorrow. Yeah, Big BAM happened. It didn't actually catch fire. Shout outs to the rower guys for being awesome. Yeah, that's about it.
Nice. Alright, Nick?
Shoutouts to whoever's playing Vogue. I'm gonna guess RJ.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, no, shoutouts to all the people that have already been mentioned. Shoutouts to Wade and Kalen. Follow me on Twitter. Unfollow KP Kaiser on Twitter. Shoutouts to Dom for being pretty good, I guess. Shoutouts to DreadTech, also good. Jack Pudge, presumably quite good. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
That's it.
Spud's Twitter.
Yeah. Goodbye. It's been real.
Final shout out for the people who actually did a lot more than what we assigned to them over the weekend. By the way, people who really stepped up to cover the issues that happens. People like Saucy, Deeks, Hobbs, and Snock. You guys actually saved their asses, like when we ran out of
Deeks.
people, or when we
Came in
didn't
clutch.
have the necessary things that were happening. Yeah, just want to thank you guys very much.
And Dean Eddy. Dean Eddy was a saint over the weekend.
Oh, Dean.
And Sarah.
Dude, Deke
on
scored
the
me
front
like
desk.
4 days of parking at the DFO for like $10.
Nice.
Let's go, Deke.
Yeah, I gotta return those things. Yeah, that was sick. And Jason making sure like all the logistics actually happened for maybe not as much melee, but every other event.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have like all those monitors and like all the tables and chairs and
Oh.
Alright.
Shout out to Nick's 1 frame per second camera.
Hell yeah.
Oh, really? Is
Yeah.
that a thing?
Highlight of
Yeah,
every
it's been
roundtable.
good. It's
sorry,
really
everyone.
funny
Oh,
watching you.
when's that GoPro vlog coming out, Kai?
So over the weekend I was taking a bunch of little clips about just with my GoPro here and there. I'm going to upload like an unlisted video of literally every single thing that I recorded, like start to finish, in one big long, probably like 3 hour like video, and you can just scrub through it and just find what you want in it. And then I'm just gonna keep like the good bits and like maybe upload those sometime.
Is about a third of that just my cat?
Yeah, okay. A third of it will be MSG money match, like crowd perspective. Oh no, it was from the TV facing the crowd. Another third of it is just going to be like a stationary camera from within Anime Crew of just us playing other fighting games. And then like the rest of it will be like Daisy's cat, little words from like players in the crowd. Wait, did I say Daisy's cat?
You did.
Nice. Dom's cat Daisy. What else? What else would be on there?
That's a cute name for a cat.
She's very fucking.
very
Oh, there she
Hey.
is. Yeah,
Hey.
very good cat.
Actually,
Hi, I'm Daisy.
So a
speaking
lot
of,
things-
Max was taking a ton of footage too. Does anyone know what he's
Yes,
using that
Dom.
for? Is it gonna be-
Yeah, I've actually got the fun fact tapes here. I'll go and send them to him. He's gonna make stuff. All I can tell you, Bam 10, Bam X trailer is gonna be fucking. It's gonna be real good, dude.
Fuck yeah!
It's gonna be spicy.
B-roll, yes.
So yeah, Max was walking around with a really good camera awakened, getting lots of good footage, and I've seen some of it, and it's very good. Very happy to see a lot of that. So yeah, look out for that. This video will be archived and uploaded to youtube.com/SASmashTV, and I'll tweet it out when it's all live. So follow my Twitter at KPKaiser, and then unfollow and then go follow Nick's Twitter. And yeah, shoutouts to Dom for sitting on his ass all weekend, smearing
Yeah,
the stream. Shoutouts to obviously all the people who made everything happen and all my housing. So Jamie and Dom, and actually I think that's everywhere I stayed. So Jamie and Dom. Shoutouts to Dice Crew being super homie. Shoutouts to DreadTech for letting me use his fight stick for Ultra Street Fighter 4, which I went 0-2 in. I think that's about it, really. Not much else to say.
I can slide in one last shout out. Shout
Yeah.
out to my incredible girlfriend Paris, who put up with
Yay,
many
Paris!
late nights both on that weekend and in like the 6 months previous with both just life stuff, but then also me having to put in ridiculous amounts of time between work and uni and
It's so
a
cute.
lot of coding.
Hell yeah,
I'm
Dom.
sure if she's watching this on her phone in the other room, probably not, but she can probably hear me.
Hell yeah.
She's talking
Alright.
shit, I can hear.
Alright, everyone. Thank you all for watching. I also thank you for the people who followed in during the course of this stream, and Aggro Midget for subscribing.
Aggro.
Thank you.
Let's go, Aggro.
So yeah, there's a couple of people who followed: Axor, 8-Bit Nacho, Brandino, Gabe Doe, Big Dick Boy 429, or is it? It's
Someone missed the
4209.
That's
Big ups.
In
fantastic.
front of that. What?
Big ups. So yeah, everyone, thank you for watching. I'll probably be streaming. What's the next SA event? Probably Smash 4 in a couple of weeks. Not this week, the next week. That'll be Smash 4 stream. And I'll be streaming probably some like other games on this channel in the meantime. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. YouTube.com/SASmashTV will be where it gets archived. Does anyone else have anything to say before we go?
Catch Bam X from DreadTech's garage next year. No budget.
No budget. Alright. Alright, everyone. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
Farewell.